Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the freedailycoaching.com call. My name is Bert Bledsoe, and I'm going to be your host this morning. I want to first off say good morning and welcome to every single one of you that has come over this morning and decided to spend a little bit of time with us here on the free daily coaching call. Awesome. Let me go ahead and say good morning and welcome to a few of our regulars and our attendees. Good morning to Phil. Good morning to Angel. Good morning, Linda. Debbie down in Arizona. Debbie, I did receive an email from your daughter, FYI. Thank you. Wanted to touch base with you on that. Good morning, Christina. Everyone get excited. Not this week, but the following Friday. We're going to have Miss Christina Irvin on for some Google Plus training, so get ready for that. Who else is here this morning? I see Laurel out there. Good morning, Laurel. It's great to have you here. Dennis, good to see you here, buddy. Mr. Jack Kelly, nice to see you here. It might be Jack, it might be Christy. I don't know if they co-mingle on their Google profiles. Good morning to Tom Leonard out in Burbank, California, and then right down the coastline we got Bob Miller down in San Diego. Going to see Bob and some other guests that are here in just a few weeks down in Austin, Texas. Looking forward to that. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Mrs. Mupo. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning. I'm going to need to learn how to pronounce this, but Siposith, good morning to you as well. So good morning to each and every one that is here. I think Nancy's here as well. People keep popping on. There was a couple people that popped on and then popped back off. So what is today? It's a Monday. It's a Monday morning. We're starting our day off this morning with a little mindset. So I want to say good morning and welcome to each and every person that's here. And someone keeps popping in and out. So let's start off with our mindset. I wanted to tell you guys a little story this morning that I think will give a great example of an abundance mindset and a mindset of patience and a mindset of prosperity. So if you want to have a mindset of prosperity, if a mindset of abundance sounds good, let me know over in the chat. Yeah, that sounds good. I want to hear about that this morning. While you guys, because I know there's a little bit of a delay, and let's make sure that everyone wants to know about that. If you want to hear about prosperity and abundance and the mindset that goes along with that, let me know over in the chat. I'm just literally going to walk away for 2 seconds, fill my coffee cup up, and I'll be looking to hear from you guys. Let me go over and check. Someone's raising their hand. Awesome. If you're raising your hand, I'm not sure why, so I'm going to open up the Q&A as well. If you've got something, if you have a question or something, just click on there. But let me know. Would you like to hear about prosperity and abundance this morning? Let me fill up my coffee and I'll be right back for you. All right. Good morning. Yes. Yep. I don't know. That sounds good. Hey, Bob. Everyone's just saying hello. Absolutely. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. So I want to tell you a story that I think is going to be a great example, and I really have my wife to thank for this specific mindset topic that we're going to talk about. And the reason that it's so crazy is that my wife is probably the exact opposite of me. So my wife is very much she would very much prefer to be alone and hang out and do her own thing than hang out with a group. She can totally be social and is very charming and a wonderful person to have around. Absolutely. However, for her comfort level, she would rather not be in a big social environment. She would rather do something that is more more of an individual activity, or maybe something with a very small group of people. My wife also, I'm the one that is a little bit more manic, and so I get excited, right? I'm willing to spend, I'm willing to take chances, I'm a little bit more risky than my wife. My wife is very frugal, right? And as most of you know, and a lot of you know, that we have an urban homesteading project. We have our own big garden going. We have milk goats and chickens and rabbits, and we're not doing it because we're broke. We're doing it because we wanted to live a different quality of life. We're not frugal. My wife, I thought in the beginning my wife was frugal because she was cheap. That's what I thought, right? I'm being honest with you guys. But I want to show you how my wife's mindset has started to permeate into mine, and how we're 10 times more abundant. We're more passionate. We're more prosperous because of some of the mindset and some of the skill sets that my wife has brought to the table. So I want to tell you about a little story. I wanted to give that kind of the back end, so you guys knew when I was, teasing on my wife, that I wasn't doing it disrespectfully, and that I absolutely adore her and the lessons that she's taught. So one of the things that we do when we go shopping is we try to find a deal. We always look for a coupon or a discount, or maybe we can find it if it's something that's not required to be brand new, if we could find it used. Let me give you an example. In our milk production for our goats, we needed to get a goat milking stand. It's literally a thing where they can jump up onto, and they feed while you're milking them. And so you could go and buy a brand new one for probably a couple $100, or you could maybe find a used one. Well, my wife found a used one on Craigslist. It was something silly like $25, right? And we're talking about like something that usually can cost a couple $100. So we saved a bunch of money just by looking around. My wife took a little bit of time to look for something that she really wanted, and this is the key. And I talked about this. She was willing to be patient. She was willing to have some patience for that thing that she desired. And that's a question I want to ask you. Are you trying to go and hit it rich quick? Are you trying to do a quick fix solution and hit something right now? Or do you have the patience? Do you have the patience to reach prosperity? This is why I asked that question. I know that this permeated and what my wife has taught me worked, and the reason that I know that is I went shopping this morning. I was sharing with someone this morning about my shopping escapades, and that how I really enjoy shopping. I really like to have a lot of different shoes. I got like 5 different pairs of running shoes. I got different sneakers. I got dress shoes. I got boots. I got snow boots. I got sandals. I got flippers. I got hiking sandals. I got in the water sandals, out of the water sandals. I got 5-toe shoes. I got 5-toe dress shoes, right? So I love shoes. Well, I was on a shoe kick for a while, I guess. I just needed more shoes. All of the while, I want good things. And my wife appreciates that I want to have nice things. Although she showed me something. What if you could be patient, Bert? What if you could have all the things that you wanted, but you didn't have to have them instantaneously, and you could save a lot of money? You'd be more prosperous. You'd be able to have more of the things you wanted. You'd be able to keep them for longer, and it would cost you fractions of what you are spending already. Would that be beneficial? Of course it would be beneficial. Then we can spend money on other things. Well, the reason I'm telling you this specific story is I went out this weekend looking for specific items. I was shopping for a specific coat. As some of you may know, my very first speaking engagement in my new career is happening in just a few weeks. I literally became a home-based entrepreneur, a home-based business owner just a little bit more than a year and a half ago. And I've been invited to speak on stage at a premier event. And so I went out to go shopping to buy myself like a coat, right, and a nice button-down shirt. Well, one of the stores I went to, I always go now, this is a thing I do, I always go now to the clearance racks first. And I used to feel like so cheap, and I was like, why would I always want to go to the clearance rack? And my wife is always like looking, and this is the main reason. I would always go and find a brand new shirt, something that I just loved, and I was like, oh, I want this shirt, or whatever it was, pants, shoes. And I would go show my wife, and my wife was like, you're going to spend $60 on a t-shirt or on a button-down shirt, Bert? Like, really? You're going to spend $60 on that? And so then I wouldn't get it because I would feel like, oh, I was spending too much money. Literally within 2 days, my wife would come home with the exact same shirt for like fractions of on the dollar, right? Pennies on the dollar. I was just amazed. I was like, wow, maybe she's onto something. So the reason I'm telling you this story is because we can all learn this mindset of abundance, of creating abundance and prosperity by being patient, by taking consistent actions, by doing certain small things incrementally over time will make a massive difference. How do I know? Because over this time, incrementally, I've been paying my wife's car small extra payments. Pretty soon it's going to be paid off. Pretty soon it's going to be paid off. Well, I wanted to show you in real time how I was able to really see and experience this patience and prosperity. At one of these stores, there was this shirt, and it was this David Beckham line of shirts, and it had these B's for Beckham all over, right? And I was like, man, I want one of those shirts with the B on it because I'm Bert Bledsoe. I have a B. The shirt was like a $60 shirt or something crazy, like a $30 shirt for a t-shirt, right? Like a long sleeve t-shirt, $30. I was like, wow, that seems like an exorbitant amount just for that t-shirt. So I never bought it. Well, this weekend when I was out looking for some designer like button-down shirts, I was in the store that actually had that shirt for sale, and I just happened to be going through the clearance rack because that's always what I do first to see if there's anything in my size. And guys, I want to show you. What up? I got my B shirt. I got my David Beckham shirt. I got it, okay? I got it, and I got it for $3. I got this shirt, brand new, guys. I want to show you. I didn't take this off yet because I wanted to show everyone. I wanted to show you. It's a David Beckham shirt, okay? You can see Dave here on the side, and I want to show you guys. Look, boom, $3. I got it for $3. Now, normally, if you look over here, normally $29.95. So normally a $30 shirt. Now, I know you're thinking to yourself, Bert, what does this have to do with building our business? So what? You're a bargain shopper. I want to ask you, are you a bargain shopper? Are you looking for prosperity around every corner for your life? Are you looking for abundance, or are you keying in on all the negativity? Are you keying in on the loss and on the weakness, or are you focused on prosperity? Do you have your eye on the horizon? Where are you focused? Where are you looking? Because I was looking in the clearance rack, and guess what? Prosperity came to me. Not only did I save, literally I paid 1/10 of what they were asking for originally for the shirt. Not only, or in addition to savings, I made a massive savings. So in addition to saving $27, I was totally satiated. My appetite was 100% satiated. It was even increased. Imagine this, guys. Imagine now I was patient, so I delayed the gratification. Now I got the same gratification for getting what it was I wanted, but I got it for a discount, massive discount. Now I did two things. I've literally done two things. I retrained and retraining my mind to delay that gratification and look for the prosperity, look for more abundance. By finding the deal, I'm saving money, which is making me more prosperous. If I have more money in my pocket, that may be more funds that I can spend in my business to promote my business, which allows me to generate more sales, which allows me to make more money, which allows me to be more prosperous. Do you see how it feeds into itself? This is a powerful, powerful, powerful lesson that I learned, and I would not have learned it without my lovely wife. Why? Because I'm an immediate gratification person. I want to get it because I like it and I want it and I want to have it now. If you've seen that, do you remember that AT&T commercial? There's that little girl, and she's like, well, because we like it and we want it, and then we tell our parents that we like it and we just want more. I just wanted more, right? More abundance, more of the things that I want, just like yourself. You want more of the things that you enjoy, more of the things that your children like, more of the things that your husband or your wife or your spouse enjoys. Well, how do you do that? You have a mindset of abundance. And what comes with that abundance? Patience. Patience and perseverance. Patience and perseverance, to be patient enough to be able to get the result that you desire, and the perseverance to continue to take the action until you get aforementioned result. That's what abundance means to me. That's how I've been able to shift into this mindset of abundance. It wasn't like one day I just woke up and said, hey, I want everything to attract to me. Hey, everything come here. There was things in my mind that I had to do. There's actions in my life that I had to start to take. I had to start to behave in a certain way. When I started taking the actions that supported the ideas in my mind, the idea was reinforced by the action. The action was then reinforced by the emotional and mental exuberance that I had from getting the result. It's like a self-perpetuating cycle. The question is, are you living in a mindset of abundance? Are you setting yourself up for prosperity by being patient? Or are you going out and trying to attack everything? Are you trying to smash everything today and make everything happen right now? Because things don't happen right now. Think about the love of your life. Did it happen? Very, very rarely does it happen instantaneously. It happens over time. You fall in love. You go on multiple different dates and you court the other person. You build a relationship, and that relationship grows over time. Just like the relationships that I've created with you. It has happened, or it is happening right now over time. Some of you that are here this morning have known me for longer than others. I've known Mr. Bob Miller for quite some time, right? I've known Patty Anderson, Karen Anderson for quite some time. Sandy Nielsen, I've only recently met in the last few months. So I have a different relationship. Am I willing to be patient and persistent in my relationship with Sandy, in my relationship with Robert, with John, with Dennis, with Laurel, with Christina, with Debbie? Yes. Check this out, guys. Let me give another example. This is a beautiful example. I've known Debbie Deerdorf for well over a year online. In well over a year, let's say almost 2. And within the last, say, 6 months, Debbie can correct me if I'm wrong, Debbie's and I's relationship has grown closer because she's hung out near and about me more, and vice versa. I've been near and around her. Over that time, because we had mutual interests, because we knew each other, we've been able to help each other. Because we were patient in our relationship and we were persistent in building it, we're now showing abundant signs from that relationship. Let me tell you how. Debbie has never, but maybe one product, one time Debbie has purchased from me. But Debbie is not like a customer of mine per se. She's not someone that comes and shops at my store every single day or every single month, okay? Nor am I a direct customer of Debbie's every single month or every single day or week or anything. So we're friends. We're friends that have a mutual mentor in common. We sometimes take the same training classes. We belong to some of the same communities. And we built this relationship. Because of that persistence in building our relationship, there's actually an opportunity in our personal lives where Debbie and I were able to communicate. Debbie actually reached out and said, hey, Bert, I actually have some family members that may be coming to your area, Is there any way that you could assist them? Would there be a way that you could help them? I mean, I don't know what else to say after that. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's what we're doing. We're networking. That's abundance. Why? Because now the original goal was for me to help other people. Of course, I'm doing this for a living, just like yourself. You want to monetize this. You want to have a home-based business. What if some of your business is referral business? What if some of your business is just helping other people? What if that's part of the deal? Like Big O Tires, they sell tires all day long, but you can take a tire in there if you have a flat and they'll fix your flat for free. Why? Because they want to build a relationship with you. Hopefully these two stories show you that persistence and patience, those things lead to abundance. They lead to a mindset of abundance if you start to take the actions that will support the thoughts and the ideas and the emotions. If you only have the thoughts and the ideas in the heart, if it's just right here, if it's all stuck up here, if it's stuck inside here and you're not physically acting upon it, then no one else is getting the fruits of that abundance. You're not actually sharing it. So the action is the key. The action is the key. It's not the great thought that you had, which is great. It's not that idea that you have right now that you could go out and help people, that you have right now, that thing that you have that you can go share. That's only part of it. That's a great part. The part that is inside of you, the passion that you have, the heart that you have for what it is that you're doing right now is absolutely vital. The key that's going to get that car started is the action. The action is that persistence. The patience is letting the idea come to fruition. The patience is letting your heart pour out. The persistence is the action. Right? When we combine those two things together, you cannot help in your life but to create abundance. You're going to have an abundant family. You're going to have an abundant community. There's going to be an abundance of love and wealth and prosperity all about you if you decide, feel, and then act. And then take those action steps to support the beliefs, to support your passion. That's it, guys. I wanted to share this with you this morning. This persistence, this patience in life, this non-requirement, this ridiculous requirement for instant gratification. So that's it, guys. I want you to use patience and persistence to get to abundance. That's it for this morning, guys. I'd love to get some feedback. We have about 5 minutes left. I went ahead and opened the Q&A. I have the chat going on. If there's anything, any questions you guys have in regards to abundance, prosperity mindset, what I talked about this morning, the questions and answers are open. The chat is open. Love to hear anything that you guys, any feedback that you guys have for that. The other thing is, that's it, guys. That's the call for a day. That's the wrap for the day. We're going to have some great calls this week. We're going to have a great Tech Tip Tuesday. We're going to bring you some powerhouse stuff Wednesday. Great industry leader this Thursday. Friday, we're going to have a free-for-all. So if you're taking action this week, go out and take massive action. You can come on board on Friday. You can come over, and you can come over here, right? You can come over here on Friday and show those results. Show those results to everyone and participate with us. Maybe, I don't know, Bob, if he's teaching. Awesome. Thank you, Felicia. I wasn't sure if I tied that all together with you guys to show you. I don't know if Bob is just being facetious or if he really is disappointed this morning. Bob, if you're disappointed, just go out and keep doing your job because you're rocking it. There's no reason Bob's ever unhappy. Bob is one of the happiest guys I know. Guys, the other thing, Bannerang. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Guys, the other thing I just noticed right now was that I did the whole webinar without my glasses. So I went all crazy eyes on you this morning. So hopefully I didn't scare you guys out with the no glasses and my crazy like stare at you eyes. I want to thank every single one of you for attending this morning. I want to especially thank each and every one of you for bringing people over to the freedailycoaching.com group over on Facebook. If you're unaware, I did two things. I created a group of Free Daily Coaching. I also created a Free Daily Coaching page. So I'm going to go and I'm going to put in the link. There's a link right there in the chat for the Free Daily Coaching Facebook group. You can go over and hang out, talk. It's total community page where everyone can or a group. And then I also created a Free Daily Coaching page, an actual page, just like a Facebook fan page. So one's a group where we can go in and talk and stuff, and one's a fan page. I'm going to paste them both over there, so if you haven't liked the Free Daily Coaching page, go over and give it a like today. Make a comment on the wall. Maybe go over into the group if you have an idea, or if you want to do something inside of the group, if you want to participate, anything like that, you can go and talk on either one of those channels. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that started bringing people over to the group, because that's how you create a buzz. That's how you can bring your people over to the Free Daily Coaching call. Leverage this call by being able to plug them into someone like myself that has consistently been able to produce and achieve results and continues to grow and develop, and then provide that back to your team. Provide that back to those that you work with. Be able to plug them into an area like the Free Daily Coaching where there's a bunch of us all going for it, doing it right now. So I encourage you to go like the page, join the group, invite your friends and the people that you work with. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your support in my business. Let me know how I can help you. What can I do today to be supportive of you? Reach out to me on text, telephone, Facebook message, or email, and I'll be glad to respond and help you to create prosperity and abundance in your life. Thank you for joining us here on freedailycoaching.com. I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye for now.